Hi guys.
Hi.
I'm really tired and angry right now. Can you guys give me some space to break?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Thank you.
Hey Nick, where did you come from? Why you look so mad?
I just came back from the UPC parcel center to take
Yeah?
my parcel, and you know what? I need to queue up in a very long line and take a long period until my turn to take my parcel. I think almost 1 hour I standing outside the UPC with the hot weather. So how can this situation mm, do not make me angry?
Oh yeah, I also saw on the news sheet that people keep complaining about the UM parcel service. But I think this is not a new issue for us. This is from previous semester I think. But UM parcel never take any action to solve this problem.
Actually, this complaint has been around since UPC was introduced last year, but no action has been taken. As far as I know, UPC is a place where students can easily pick up the parcel, but with this problem, I cannot think that UPC is effective. I've had experience using UPC service about 2 weeks ago. It was so crowded, I've been lining up for 2 hours to get my parcel, and at the same time, when I arrived UPC had a power outage that caused people suffering from the heat and being in the dark. So many students complain about that. Has anyone ever experienced a problem like this before?
I also have a experience with UBC. Last month, when I took my parcel at UBC, my parcel doesn't have in system. Uh, I already checked that my tracking number on courier that my parcel has been delivered to UPC. When I asked the staff says that my parcel do not update in system, then I have to come the next day. Um, so uh, it make me a problem because I have to arrange my time to make a free time to take my parcel, and I luckily I got the parcel at the next day. What about you, Anis?
Yeah, I also face the exact same problem just like Nick and Yana mentioned before. Let me tell you, I guess a couple of weeks ago, I'm just going to UUM Parcel Center just to get my parcel there. I've been queued up for almost 2 hours outside the UPC. Can you imagine that with the hot weather right now?
So bad.
Yeah, so bad. And then suddenly the UPC having blackout. That's make the management getting worse. Actually, the major problem I have faced with UPC when my parcel has been misplaced. Until now, I can get my parcel or refund from the UUM. It's quite made me feel so frustrated about the management. What about you, Bai?
Oh yeah, I never ordered anything for the online shop. But last time my friend told me when he do an online shop and address to UM Parcel, then when he go to UM Parcel, which is inside our campus, the item is here, but uh, the item is in tracking arrived at UM. But when he go to UM Parcel, the worker said it's not in our campus but at the UM Pasar Kaci. So he need to go by himself to the UM Pasar Kaci to take the parcel. So this will take more, I think, much hard.
Effort to get the parcel.
Yeah.
So, since everyone is here, why not we just discuss the solution? How to fix this problem? Everyone want to share the idea?
I have an idea to help the UPC to solve their problem in quality of management, which is I think the staff need to update or key in the data about the arrival of the student parcel in the UM student portal, which is in the UM student portal there already has a parcel section which called unit storage website. So the UPC staff need to update or key in status of parcel in the UM student portal once the parcel is arrived. This can make students know about their parcel status, either the parcel has successfully arrived or not. And if UPC staff do not update the status of student parcel, students will not notice about their arrival of parcel, and this will make the student delay in pick up their parcel. If the student delay in pick up their parcel, the amount of the parcel in the UPC store will getting more, and this will make the store become crowded. So I think by updating the OKIN, the status of the parcel that ordered by the student, this can help to solve the problem, which is this can reduce the crowded situation in the UPC center, and also can prevent students from delay in pick up their parcel. So I think that's one of the solution that can be implement to overcome this problem. So how about you guys? Do you have any idea?
I agree with your point, but I have another solution. I think UPC should arrange a schedule for students to pick up the parcel on a given day according to their residential hall. So it can reduce the crowded and the long queue of students who want to pick up the parcel. For example, UPC can set a schedule for students of road A which are from Mas, TMP, Kota and Gateway to pick up the parcel on Sunday and Wednesday. Students of road B which are from Petronas, Sandabi, Grant, MISC, USN and TM on Monday and Thursday. Students of road C which are from Muamalah and YAB on Tuesday and Saturday. Therefore, there will be no crowded and long queue, and UPC can manage their management quickly and efficiently.
Oh yeah, you have a great point, but I think my solution is better because for your information, the current active student in our UM is around 25,000. So it's a big amount, right?
Yes.
So I think we need to do some renovation to the UPC to become more bigger. So this will increase the size of the store, which when the size of store become bigger, so the UM parcel worker can easily arrange the parcel by the according to the number. So it's much easier to them if the student want to find the parcel, and then this also can avoid misplace of the item, and then if we enlarge the size of the UM parcel, we also can provide a seat for the customer, which is UM student, when they want to go to and claim the item. For now, UM student need to queue for a long queue and much time, right? So if the UM parcel enlarge to the big size, so we can provide the amount of seat and with the air conditioner. So this will increase the satisfied of the customer. So they will wait before take the item in the good condition with the seat. So this also we can reduce their I think uh, reduce their time. Yeah. So you have any point?
Yeah, I have my own opinion about UPC problem. I think recruit more staff is a good answer to problem that has faced by UPC. Why I say that? Because recruit more staff can make sure the staff at UPC have a job specialization. What is job? The staff just to do their work, just focus on their work. But when student come to the UPC, they just do just one work. Before this, they have to searching the name. After that, they searching the parcel, and then measure the weight. After recruit staff, they just who search the name, just search the name, not to do search the parcel, measure the weight. So I think recruit no staff is best solution that from my view. What's about
Before that, can I know how many staff for now in the UBC center?
right now? Just 3 staff in the UPC center.
Wow, all of you just gave a great idea, but I have my own ideas too. Which is I suggest that UUM Parcel Center should provide a PC there. Because currently UPC just provide a list of name on the paper, and then the student who want to get their parcel need to search the name before they get the parcel. So it might take a long time and can cause a long queue too, just because the student should wait the person who in front of them just to search the name on the paper. And by implementing this solution, this might short the queue. This is because the student just need to log in to the computer just using their own magic number, and then they can get the number of the parcel and can pick up their parcel easily, right? And then by using the PC, the system will be automatically tick their name by accepted. This means that the parcel has been taken by the owner. So right now, what is the criteria to measure the solution?
So now we just have 5 solutions. We
Yeah.
have 5 solution, which is
Number one, provide the PC.
Arrange a schedule.
so for me renovation the size of the PC.
Yeah.
Recruit new staff.
And last one is update the UUM student portal, which is in the section of mini storage.
So now we have 5 solutions. So we need some criteria to
To measure the solution.
Yeah.
Can you suggest one of the criteria? Do you have any criteria to measure?
Cost can be used to evaluate the criteria, the solution. Cost is considered inexpensive if it is 100 ringgit and below.
Yeah.
It considered average for 101 ringgit to 500 ringgit, and expensive if it is 501 ringgit and above.
Oh yeah, for me I think the thing that we need to evaluate in our the criteria that we need to evaluate in our solution, which is time consuming. So the period time consuming is the period that to implement the solution to the UUM parcel. So I put a 3 stages, which is the first one is a long period. Long period is we can implement the solution in 1 year or more. So then a second stage is a medium period, which is from the 6 month to 11 month that we can implement to UM parcel. And for the last stage is short period. The time taken to be implement this the solution is from a week to 5 months. So you guys have any criteria?
Yes, I also. I think one of the criteria that must have to measure the solution that we have talked is efficiency. In other words, efficiency is the ability to implement all the solution. I can categorize the efficiency into 3 categories, which is first is efficient, second is moderate, and the last one is how to determine the solution is efficient, moderate, or poor. Efficient is the solution can be implemented, and the moderate one is the solution have to face a few challenges to implement, and pure solution is the solution could not implement. How about you, Anis?
I think sustainability can be one of the criteria. Sustainability is ability to ensure that all the solution can be used or maintained at a certain period. We can put sustainable for the solution which can be used up to 5 years, and put for non-sustainable for solution which can be used less than 5 years. What about you, Lee?
Okay, for me, I think effectiveness is can be one of the criteria to measure the solution that we want to implement to overcome the problem that faced by the UPC management. Which is effectiveness is the effectiveness of the solution of each of the solution to types, which is highly effective, moderate, and ineffective. Highly ineffective means that the solution can be overcome, uh, which is there are no difficulties to overcome the problem. For the moderate, the problem can or the solution can be implemented, but there has difficulties to proceed to the next level. And lastly, for the ineffective, which is the solution do not cannot be overcome at all. There has many difficulties or challenges to do the solution to overcome the problem. So that's from me.
Oh, so now we have 5 criteria to
yes.
measure. The first one is cost and time consuming, the
Efficiency.
efficiency.
Sustainable,
Sustainability.
and last one is effective. So after I heard all of the criteria, can you explain to me your criteria that related to your solution to solve this problem?
Oh yeah, for my solution, which is to renovate the size of UPC. For the cost, I rate it expensive. But I think it's very expensive because the cost to renovate the size of UPC is, I do some research, so it will take around 100,000. It's big amount, right?
Yes.
So I think this it's not easy to get one. I think it's not easy to get the budget to do some renovation for the UPC. And we also have 2 UPC, which is in our campus and at Kachi. Okay. So maybe if we want to renovate the 2 UPC, so we need around 200,000 ringgit. So it's very expensive. And then for the time consuming, which is the time to be implement to our solution. So I rate it as a very long time. I mean a long time, long period. So almost 1 year and 1 year or over. Yeah, over 1 year. And then so it will take around almost 1 year to implement and to do some renovation to our current UPC. And then for the efficiency, I just put moderate because when we want to do some renovation to our current UPC, so the UM Parcel service will be start, and all the student is not all the student in UM cannot do cannot address the parcel to UM because the parcel is now in renovation. So it's hard for them to deliver the item. And for the sustainability, I put is sustainable because it will sustain for more. I think we can use the after renovation we can sustain the UPC for I think
More than 5 years.
more, yeah, of course. I think 10 years and more over 10 years. And for the effectiveness, it is highly effective because we can avoid the crowded because we enlarge the size of the PC and put the seat for the customer, and we also increase the size of the store. So this is very highly effective. So how about you guys? How about your solution?
This is the criteria for my solution, which is I just mentioned before. I suggest that provide the PC, right? Okay, firstly for the cost, I consider it as expensive because they need to collect the money before they provide the PC. Or it will be easy if any organization would sponsor the PC to the Parcel Center, right? And I also have make a survey of the price of the PC, and it costs around 2 to 3,000 ringgit Malaysia. It's so expensive, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And the second is for the time consuming to implement the solution. Maybe it takes time too long because the time to collect the money might take a long time, up to 6 months maybe, because the amount of the money quite huge, right? And then for the thirdly, the efficiency, I rate for moderate. This is because maybe sometime or someday UUM couldn't support the Wi-Fi, so the PC could not be functioning well. And then for sustainability, I rate for non-sustainable because I already list the side effect, such as the PC breakdown, lack of maintenance, and suddenly a blackout happen all day long, and of course the PC couldn't be used. And for the last one, for effectiveness, I also rate for moderate. This is because the PC will be make the procedure pick up process smooth, but we should predict some side effect will happen then. If one day the UPC will run off the electricity, so the PC cannot be used. So, anyone have a confident to share?
I also, as we know, when my solution is recruit new staff. When recruit new staff, I think it a bit costly. Um, so I level that recruit new staff is expensive, which is from 501 and above. Why I say that because if um, just say that if just one staff we recruit cost about 400, if for ringgit um, per hours, and he work 10 hours per week, so it costly for a month around 400 ringgit. So if we recruit two staff, it become 800, and I think it is a big cost to UBC. For time consuming, um, the new staff taking time consuming, recruit new staff taking long period. As we know, our primary purpose to come to UUM is to study. So to searching UBC, to searching student to work for them is a bit uh, is a problem for them. Um, then the efficiency to recruit the staff I level as efficient. Um, because when UBC recruit the staff, I think the problem that faced by student can be solved. After that, when we talk about sustainability, um, when UPC recruit new staff, um, the staff, I think student just work just 2 or 3 weeks and then quit. So the sustainability about recruit new staff is not sustainable. Not sustainable.
So,
This is criteria for my
solution. Yeah.
This is criteria for my solution, which is arrange a schedule. Because the arrange a schedule is inexpensive, because UPC just have to create a schedule that does not require any cost at all. Second, this schedule take a medium period of time to arrange. This is because the schedule need to be done to appropriate distribution and time frame, and it will take time because the schedule will need to get approval in advance. Third, the efficiency of the solution is moderate. If the student need to use the parcel that they have received immediately, but they have to wait for the turn to pick up. Fourth, the solution is not sustainable, as students will be less satisfied with having to wait for the turn. This will cause them to complain and be disappointed. Lastly, this solution has moderate effectiveness as it has some difficulties, such as negotiating the time and date and employee availability.
So, for my solution, I think by updating the UDM student portal is very inexpensive, because which is it not use any cost at all. Updating the key in the data about the arrival of parcel only use the internet, which is, as we know, university, our university already provide the highest coverage, or the fastest coverage of UM of Wi-Fi. So there no problem to update or key in the data about the arrival of parcel. The UM staff only need to key in all the data, which is they need to enter or key in the student match number or the tracking number of the parcel. So they do not use any cost to solve to implement this solution. Next is time consuming. So I can put the time consuming is short period because uh, the staff only need to log in into the student portal to key in the data. So they can do this on the day the parcel is arrived. So it do not take the long time to do this thing. Next is efficiency. Efficiency. This solution is very efficient because uh, this solution can be implemented to overcome the UPC management problem. They not they do not have to face any challenges to implement this solution. Next is sustainability. So sustainability for this solution is very long because as we know for the system we always upgrade the system. We not downgrade the system. The university will upgrade the system according to the technology nowadays in our country. So by updating the UM student portal will help UPC to maintain their service and the quality of management in a long period. And lastly is for the effectiveness. For my solution, I think this solution is very effective because as I said before, they do not have face any challenges. So same as effectiveness, this solution do not have to face any difficulties to be implemented. So that's all my criteria for my solution.
So at the end of our discussion, it can be concluded that the best solution to solve the UPC management is to update the unit storage UM website. This is because it requires inexpensive cost among all the solutions, and it also takes a short period of time to implement the solution. Moreover, this solution is efficient because it has high ability to be implemented. Next, it is also sustainable for long term, and it highly effective to overcome the problem of the UPC management.
Yes, we agree with this solution with the
I agree with you. Totally agree.
Yeah.
So let's go to the UMIT to propose our idea
Yes,
to upgrade the unit storage solution.
Let's go.
Yes, let's go.